What's up, every fucking buddy? It's me, Andy Roy. I'm fucking back. Check it out. New podcast, Ripride or Die. It's been a minute. I think it's been over 2.5 years since I've done my old podcast, Ripride. And I will get into that in a minute. So yeah, I'm going to just run everything down, where I've been, where I went, and what I'm doing now. So I'm excited for this. Super excited to be back doing this. I'm going to have guests again. I'm going to open it up to full range to I'm just going to have whoever on that just got crazy stories. I'm just going to have friends. Anybody, dude, it's going to be sick. I'm excited for this. Sometimes I'll just be popping up telling stories about skateboarding, favorite skateboarders, heroes of mine. So it's going to be open to everything. I'm excited for this. Rip, ride, or die. I'm excited. So yeah, it's been 2.5 years since I did my last one at Pizzanista in Long Beach. Thank you, Solomon. I appreciate it. So yeah, man. So I'll get into it. This is what was going on. I was doing the podcast with an ex-girlfriend, and I was in a treatment facility, Wavelengths in Huntington Beach, and I was doing good. I thought I had it. I was doing my recovery thing. I was sober. I ended up only almost 6 months actually clean and sober, and then thought I had it. I could do this. I got this, and just was hanging out at this spot with this pool, and this old dude I knew was partying, getting high, and he was hitting me up, and thought I could just I would turn it down. He was like hitting me up. I'm like, no, I'm good. And then this one night he hit me up. We went to go see some bands play or something, and picked me up, and he offered it, and I was like, you know what, I could take a hit of speed. That's what he had, some speed, and hit me up. I think he had heroin too, but I was like, no, I'm good on the heroin. I'll just take a little hit of speed, because heroin was like my main thing. And I was like, I won't do heroin. So yeah, so what's wrong with speed? So I was like, yeah, I'll just take a hit of speed. Then I smoked some speed, and then I fucking got high, and because I hadn't done it in 5 months, 6 months, and I fucking got weirded out, and then knew I had to go back to the rehab, the sober living I was in. And I felt weird. I was like, dude, I need some heroin to come down off this. And then it was off to the fucking races. While I'm working at the treatment center, the rehab in Huntington Beach, I'm driving clients around, taking them to appointments, to go to school, whatever. I was like the driver, so I would drive them. And while I'm driving them, I'm strung out now. I'm like, had been doing it long enough. Now I'm strung out, and I'm working at a treatment center, lying, and fucking once I'm high, and I just I not take care of myself. I start eating like shit. So like my health started deteriorating, where was starting to form into my old junkie ways and looking like a junkie again, and I'm trying to maneuver fucking getting high while I'm working at work. Like I was in a druggie buggy van, and while I'm driving these clients around, drop them off, I go run to these sketchy ass fucking hotels, where they get raided and shit. I'm in a big old white van where some of the other sober living houses were right down the street, and it's in a little sketchy area of Huntington Beach. And I would pull in, run in real quick, try and get my drugs, get high, and then run back and pick up these clients. And I'm fucking just getting deeper involved in this shit. And it was getting sketchy. And it's fucking crazy to fucking be getting high, and then you're having to show up at work with everyone that's clean and sober, and I've been clean and sober for, some of them got years on them. So I just felt like they could see right through me, but I'm just denying everything till the fucking end. That's just how a junkie fucking works. I'm going to fucking lie till I get fucking caught, till I hit that fucking brick wall. And that's what was going on. And I just like started being late picking up clients, dude. I fucking was getting like, it's so fucked up and I feel like shit because I was jeopardizing other clients of me putting them around some sketchy shit I was doing. But this isn't what addiction is. It's just so fucked up. It was just putting me, I was not only putting myself in some fucked up situations, but I was like putting these clients that are trying to get clean and sober in some fucked up situations that I was getting myself into, and I was dragging them into it. I'd park around the corner, like, hey, I had to go get drugs. I was sick, so like, I'd have to like, my buddy needs to borrow some money, so I'd park fucking on a corner, and then I'd run around the side of the street in the alley or whatever, and fucking get some drugs real quick, and then run back, and it was super sketchy. So that's what was going on, and as I started just getting deeper involved in it, I was just like, getting late picking up clients, or they would call me and I'm like, I'll be right there, and I'm like waiting to get drugs, because you can never, like, it never works out. Like you just, it ain't like fucking Domino's where you could order pizza and they're gonna be there in 30 minutes like they fucking tell you or guarantee or promise you, or your money back. No, like these fucking heroin addicts, the dealers, they're gonna come when they're ready. They're fucking high, so they're gonna come on their own time. So I'm like sick, gotta pick these clients up, waiting for them, and I'm fucking just pushing it to the last second. And all this, I got this girl I'm lying to, I was going out with at the time, like, and it was just getting sketchy. And the deeper I got into it, it was just like a fucking mess, man. And eventually it's all gonna come and hit a fucking brick wall. So this was going on for, I don't know, I was probably doing this for a few months. I was like, and then it started getting real bad. Then they're like, all right, we need to test you. So then I fucking knew this time was gonna come. So I get fake pee and I'd leave it at my homie's house in his garage and fucking in the refrigerator. So like if I would just go grab it in the morning and then I would fucking have it. And fucking, if they ever fucking jam me up to pee test me, I'd have it. And I'd fucking tape it around my dick and I'd be walking around all day with a fucking clean piss around my fucking pecker, you know? And eventually, they jam me up. They're like, can you come in the test? I'm like, yeah, I got you. I pulled like the first couple off, I think, you know? Heat it up real quick, heat it underneath my balls, fucking warm it up, because they got a little temperature thing, and it's real difficult. It wasn't like when I was on parole, and they just like, you could pee in a bottle, and then they don't want to touch it, so you just put it in a barrel. So like the temperature didn't matter. But these places, they put a little dipstick in, and it tells you fucking how warm it is. So I was like, dude, I'm a fucking junkie. I'm fucking getting high. Like now I got to worry about the fucking certain temperature of my piss. And the piss was old. I'd have it for like weeks. You know what I mean? And I remember going in to pee. They hit me up, and one day they called me in there. They gave me a call. Like, we need to come in. And I just know that fucking look. I had a parole officer forever. I know that tone of voice. I know that call. Come in. We need to see you. They're going to test me. So I fucking get my pee. And it was super old. It was fucking been in the refrigerator for weeks. And fucking... I pulled it, I got it into the bottle, and when he went to put the fucking dipstick in to get the temperature, it smelled really bad. He's like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, it's pee. It's fucking, smell it, taste it. It's real pee. He thought maybe it wasn't fucking piss, but it was this old fucking urine. But the temperature didn't work. And they're like, I'm like, it's pee, whatever. So like, I just knew something was sketchy. Like there was gonna be more consequences and something. They're gonna be hitting me up later. They let me go. I jammed around. I think I went and got more drugs. Stressed out. Gotta go get high. Gotta go numb that. Gotta go fucking get loaded. And they hit me up later, and I ended up getting some more clean pee, some current clean pee from my buddy that I hit up. And went and tested, and I passed it. But then, like, then I'm getting high, and I'm disappearing from, like, I was living with my girlfriend at the time. So like and she was on me. She had been through all this, so she knew like fucking all my moves. So I'd be like, I'm gonna go to the store, or I'm gonna go get a juice. So I just make up any kind of fucking lie to get out of there, and I would fucking haul ass and fucking try and go get high real quick. And it was fucking, she just kept fucking, she started catching on. She just had been around me so much that when you're around someone for so fucking long, you know when someone's not acting right or acting sketchy. And then plus I'm looking like a fucking junkie, working at a treatment center. So it was just fucked up. So I'm just doing this. So she had fucking school or something, came home early, and I was always excited when she left to go pull my shit out and get high. And I was like, getting high in the sober dude, it was fucked up. Everything I was doing was so fucked up. And she came home early and I had all the shit out, foil out and fucking smoking. And so fucking, she caught me. She told on me. They fucking, it all came to an end. And when I was running around doing all this shit, I was fucking not only doing heroin, I was doing speed. Every morning I'd wake up and I'd do my speed. And that was my little wake up. And then like, all right, can't be weirded out. Gotta smoke some heroin so I wouldn't be sick. And then just to fucking even out the up and down of the speed, mix it with the heroin. And then I would run into these dudes that I was getting the heroin from. And then I remember we went and got dope. And he was with this dude that was getting it for him. And he came back with fucking PCP. I always stayed away from PCP. I was always, oh, fuck, man. I seen video, they fucking lift cop cars and they fucking fight 12 cops. They fucking are Hercules when they smoke this shit. So I was always sketched out a little bit when PCP came up. So he came back with some PCP. We went back to the house. We were smoking some heroin. And I watched him fucking, it was like liquid in a vial. And homeboy fucking dipped a cigarette fucking in the liquid, PCP, and let it dry, dried it off. And they lit it up. And I watched them. And I was like, man, they were just floating. They were all just like, yeah, man. I was like, they ain't flipping cars. They're not fucking running their head through the wall. They're not fucking beating each other up, biting each other's faces or whatever the fuck you do. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna try some. So I fucking hit the PCP and I fucking fell in love with it. So now I'm fucking doing heroin, speed, and now I got this new love of a drug. PCP Angel Dust Sherm. It was fucking great. And now I got 3 habits. So I'm just stacking on all these habits, you know? And it just got worse. So she ended up catching me. I fucking got kicked out of the rehab. And it was fucked up, man. And then my buddy Scummy, Colin Morrison, he had me come out to Redlands to speak to clients about my story. So I went out there and I told my story and did my deal. And then right shortly after that is when I got caught up at the other treatment center in Huntington Beach and got caught. They fucking busted me. I fucking, the girlfriend at the time told them, it was just like, all right, there ain't no getting out of it no more. I can't deny, there's no fucking getting out of this one. So that just went bad. My ex at the time, she had called the treatment center, New Origins, where I'm at now, in Redlands, and told him like, hey, Andy relapsed. Talk to my boss, my fucking mentor, my fucking family, Ron Hahn. So they're like, well, have him call. We'll get him in. They'll take me in. He's gonna help me out. He's gonna take me in. I think it took me like a day or two, and then I fucking went and fucking got high, getting loaded. I gotta get my little fulfillment in. I gotta just cram it all in before I go in there. But I'm just like so beat up, I gotta fucking do this. Like I'm fucking, she took the car, she fucking took all my belongings, whatever. I just lost everything. So now I got no place, you know, so I had nowhere to go. I was like, lost everything again. Once again, I lose everything. So I'm just fucked. And I'm down south. I'm from up north, Santa Cruz, San Francisco. So now I'm in fucking Orange County. No offense to all you Orange County people, but not a big fan of Orange County. But anyways, so now I'm just down south and just like, and not a place I necessarily wanted to be at, but that's where I was. And I knew I couldn't go back to San Francisco, Santa Cruz. So I already fucking burned it all down there. So now I go to Redlands. So I fucking go, and my good friend Jake, he fucking helped me out. He helped me out and gave me a ride to Redlands to detox. So I drive there. They said like 10 o'clock. You got to be there at like 10 o'clock. So I get there at like 9:59, and I'm smoking heroin right in front of the detox. And I run up there, and they fucking, hey, I'm Andy, whatever. They take me in. So then I go through the fucking, I'm in this house, and I got to be there. I thought I was only going to be there for like 30 days, and I was going to go back to Wavelengths, and they said I could have my old job back. So I was like, all right, that's what I'm going to do, I guess, And, but once I got there and went to the detox, it was just like the people that worked there, like the house managers, and it just the little groups that they run. I was in one house for detox for 1 week, puking on my knees, sick. They put me on some Suboxone. They weaned me down. But you stay in this one house for like almost a month, and then you do groups there. And you get to go to the gym a little bit. They start letting me go to the gym, and they take you to Santa Monica Pier and do your things. But so I was there for a week, and then they move you to like a house one, and that's where you start going to groups with all the other clients that live in these different houses and sober living houses. And you go to the center, and you program in the morning. You do groups in the morning, meetings during the day, and then you do groups at night. And then you got the weekends free, whatever. But once I walked into New Origins, man, and Ron, like I can't tell you how much love I got for him. He's got a crazier story than that I ever, whatever I've been through, he's done it crazier. And he's got like something like 14 years, I think, like 12, 13, 14 years. He's got a lot of years stacked up. And he was a crazy motherfucker. And just when I walked in those doors, man, just like it was just a good feeling. They cared. They love every single client, every person that goes through those doors, they care about. And I don't know, it was just something, I was so beat up too. Like, dude, I just got to do whatever they ask me to do. I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to fucking take suggestions. I'm throwing in this fucking towel. I can't do it my way. My way didn't work. I'm just going to run it. So like I said, I was going to be there 30 days and then go back. And then they're like, well, this program's like 6 to a year long, 6 months to a year long. And I was like, fuck, 6 months? That's fucking crazy. That's forever. And then I was just like, you know what, man, once I started going there, going to the groups and the counselors and the counselors that were running the groups and the program, and like I said, Ron and Josh, these people that were there, they were just so fucking cool and cared about you and wanted you to do good and just cared about your best interest and wanted to see you do good in life. I was just like, fuck, this is cool, man. And I'm just like, I'm going to stick with it. I'm just going to run with it. When they tell me to graduate, I'm going to graduate. You got to make your bed in the morning. You got chores. You got to do some personal insight. You got to do a resume. They make you do some stuff, but it's all stuff that you got to do when for you to step into the real world and be out on your own, because eventually that's going to happen, But it helps you with the tools and a foundation and to set boundaries and just get my shit back in order. And all the hole that I dug, like Ron helped me, like I always was like, dude, this hole's so fucking deep, man. I can't see the fucking light, dude. It's so fucking dark. How am I going to get out of this fucking hole? And when I stayed there, dude, Ron started to help me out. This New Origin, they started helping me out. And all of a sudden, I started like clawing my way back out of this fucking hole I dug. And I fucking eventually like started seeing the fucking light, man. I was like, there's fucking light at the end of this fucking hole, And good things just started happening. But I had to put in the work, you know what I mean? It was like I was a mess, lost everything, didn't have a car, money, nothing, But I just left it to my fucking higher power. To just like, I'm just going to do what I'm just got to do, you know what I mean? With no complaints. And it was fucking crazy, but it was good for me. And I knew I was in good hands. And as long as I And what was cool is like Ron, the owner, he's just such a fucking good dude. And like I said, he has such a crazy fucking story, and like been to prison. He's done his time. He ran around. He ran amok. Fucking car. He just did some crazy shit. But he got out of prison. I think if I remember correctly, like came out in flip flops, shorts, and fucking he rode a bike like miles to school and started going to school, and fucking he's like a professor out of school, teaches fucking kids to fucking he teaches class like groups, like he ran the groups. He like started like worked at like he like worked at a treatment center, and fucking he went through like being a houseman. He did it all and worked his way up, and like wanted to do his own thing, helping people, doing it his way with his big heart that he has, and started New York. Like if he could do it, I could do it. Like dude, like he was a crazy motherfucker, crazier than I was. And just the way he holds himself now, just the way he is as a fucking human, the patience and just the heart that he has and the way he holds himself, it stuck to me. And I was just like, this is a cool motherfucker right here. I like it. You know what I mean? It's just the way he held himself was just fucking very, I don't know is intriguing the right word, Mark? Would that be like intriguing? Like it was, I envied it. Like, I don't know. I just looked up to it. So it was just fucking cool, like how this crazy motherfucker was nuts out there on the streets, and now he's just like the fucking sweetest, and he's a big motherfucker. Like if you seen him, like I would hate to run out there like on the streets into him. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to cross paths with him, but he's a big fucking teddy bear now. But you don't want to make him mad. Love you, Ron. But yeah, it was just the way he held himself, man, and what he does to help people, and he cares. It was just fucking cool, and it was just like, man, I found a home, and I haven't, like, I graduated in 8 months, which that blew me away, to stick with something and to fucking do it, and do everything they asked me to do with no complaints, and fucking just do it, man, just put it all in, put it all on the table and fucking do it. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna finish it. And just as I kept getting, like, I started stacking these months up, it just started feeling better and better. Because I was like, fuck, man, like, how am I going to go out there in the real world and just fucking not do drugs? Like, girls, skating, whatever it is, like, how are you going to have fun? And as I started doing it, it fucking had a good time. And another cool thing was my good friend, Scummy, Colin, was in there with me. He had relapsed about the same time I did. And he's like a motorcycle fucking dude, and never rode motorcycles in my fucking life. But on the weekends, we were allowed to go jam around, and he's like, you want to go ride motorcycles? I'm like, fucking let's do it. Let's fucking do this. Like, I don't know how to fucking hold the clutch in, up, one, down, four, up, whatever the fuck it is. But I'm like, I could fucking turn that throttle and fucking gas it. So on the weekends, he'd take me out and we started riding motorcycles, dude, and I fucking loved it. We were just we were skydiving. We just, like, it was cool, like, that I had a homie that was, like, been through a lot of the shit that I've been through, losing everything, girls, whatever it is, and fucking just have someone there, just like, and I was down and out, dude. I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Dude, I'm lost. What am I gonna do? Colin, he's like, dude, just stick with it, dude. Everything's gonna work out. You do good things happen. He's just like, fucking watch. You're in good hands here at New Origins. And like, it was cool. So like, we ran together. We became real close, and just like, it was fucking cool because all the shit we were doing, we were fucking clean and sober. And we're fucking having a blast, dude. I had so much fucking fun. And I was like, man, it just showed me that you could do fucking, I'm more of a maniac now than I was when I was fucked up. So like, it's cool. And then I wake up in the morning and I fucking remember it. And I fucking, yeah, my body's thrashed, but I'm fucking ready to do it again. So it was cool, man. I just learned how to have fun, go out. I could be around people drinking, whatever. Like, I set my boundaries now. I split early. I fucking, You know what I mean? I just do things differently, but I keep a cool foundation around me, that like a good group of friends that are fucking doing good shit, that are solid in their recovery, and it keeps me grounded. So like I learned to do that, you know. I all my character defects, I learned to be patient, not get fucking angry no more. I had all these character defects, which having a therapist was fucking cool to have, that I could open up to and fucking let all this shit out, fucking, that I never did before. So all this shit, this fucking, it just fucking, it was so much weight off my shoulders, and it felt so fucking good. Like I didn't care what people thought anymore. Yep, I'm clean and sober, and yep, I'm fucking, I'd rather, like, I don't like consequence. I used to be a real fucking angry guy. I always had to fucking, I had confrontation with anybody. Someone looked at me wrong or fucking cut me off, whatever it was, I was pulling over in the car wanting to fight or argue or just talk shit to fucking my friends that I'd known forever. And just like when I started cleaning up and just looking at myself, looking in the fucking mirror and realizing like this shit was all me. It was like my actions, you know. I was just hating myself and was like fucking taking it out on everybody else. Like, fuck you, it's you. So someone told me that, like, when you're pointing a fucking finger, you're pointing 3 back at yourself. So, like, that's what was going on. You know, yeah, fuck you. Like, this is why I'm getting high. Nah, these 3. I'm the reason. You know, so I just had to start digging into my own shit, my past and everything. And fucking, that's when everything started to like really change for me, when I just started changing my actions and my behaviors, you know what I mean? And just trying to do things differently, which is way better. Because when I was waking up fucked up from a crazy night, I'd wake up and hit the streets and I was like, fuck, man, what did I do to someone the night before? Someone's gonna come up behind me and fucking hit me over the head with the bottle or fucking start fighting me, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. I just didn't know what shit I started or forgot or who I pissed off and who was coming back for paybacks, and I just didn't want that feeling no more. So I'm like, man, I'd rather be a fucking nice guy with still that maniac behavior of having fun too with me still. So like, yeah, was like the worst thing that I thought, like losing everything when I relapsed. Like, yeah, I lost a girlfriend, I fucking lost my vehicle, and like some I'm a skateboard hoarder, for all you guys that know that. I collect skateboard stuff, which will all go to my kid when I'm fucking dead. He could sell it and go to college or marry his couple girlfriends that he's got. He could pick one and have fun with them, like have money, but like I'm gonna give it all to him. So I had all this like some skateboard stuff that got sold, whatever. But I lost. Well, my point is, I just lost a bunch of stuff, and I was like stressing, like, dude, I don't got fucking nothing. But like, the big picture is like, yeah, those shitty things that happen, those fucking things that like it can't get any worse. When you walk away from that fucking accident, when you hit that fucking brick wall, and you could get up and stand back up and walk away, it really it ain't that bad. It only makes you fucking stronger. So it was meant to be. I fucking broke free from a toxic relationship. I stopped being that fucking asshole dude and just robbing and stealing or just doing sketchy shit, lying and all this bullshit. And then, so I got to fucking start changing those actions. And then the big one was that for me was the loved ones, my mom, my dad, the shit that I fucking put them through. Like, put them through some fucked up shit, man. My mom was just watching me die. She was just like fucking kicking me out. Like, she just had enough. She's like, you're high. You're not coming around here. You're fucking, we can't be part of it. You're on your fucking own. So I was on the streets for fucking months, you know, like fighting this addiction, homeless, fucking just doing all this bullshit. But before she passed, rest in peace, Mom, she was moving to Tennessee to be closer to my son. She asked me to help her pack her shit to move to Tennessee. And I was clean and sober. I was with Colin, Phil, and another homie. And we went and drove from Redlands all the way to Modesto. And I helped her fucking pack all her shit, get it out of the attic. And I showed up clean and sober. And she got to see me clean and sober. and see me with people that were clean and sober, that were just fucking there. I was around good people, and the smile, the fucking on her face, that fucking twinkle in her eye was like forever. Like it was like, it was so, it was like the best thing ever, you know, and to have my mom see me clean and sober before she passed away, you know, from all the years of just fucking being a fucking nightmare, to finally getting for her to see me clean and sober before she passed away was like the best feeling ever. And it just cemented like me wanting to be sober, clean and sober, like wanting to, you know, like I fucking dig this. It was just such a good fucking feeling. I'm like, I'm rolling with this, you know? So, and I haven't looked back since. So it's fucking great. So I'm just like, this is the fucking podcast. This is the first one. I just wanted to introduce it back, Ripride or fucking die, motherfuckers. I'm stoked. Like I said, I'm going to have fucking guests. I'm going to have fucking whoever. We're going to fucking sit at this table, talk shit, hear crazy stories. I'm fucking excited. I hooked up with my good friend Mark. He's the one that lit the fire for me to do this again, to get this podcast going. I fucking appreciate it, Mark. And fucking we got my old homie Bruno from Brazil that did my animation for my last fucking podcast. He did this one. So we got the animation done. Me and Mark's in a band called The Hated Ink, and me and him wrote a song. And Billy, thank you for writing the fucking music. We got in the studio and we recorded a song, Hell Ride Until You Die, motherfuckers. It's sick. I just posted it, so you guys heard of it. You guys got to hear it. And so we're getting this going. I'm gonna start doing these weekly, and fucking I'm super excited. I'm fucking back. My head's fucking clear. I could think. I still forget what my name is, but I'll show up, dude, and it's gonna go down. So I just wanted to run it down to you where I went for the last 2.5 fucking years. In the gutter, out of the gutter, cleaned up, back in action, motherfuckers. Been skating, traveling, just fucking having fun, dude. I'm super fucking excited. I can't thank my buddy Gabe, fucking Bragg's Designs, California Designs here in Marietta. He fucking gave me this jail cell to record the podcast in. Like I'm locked up again, but there's a fucking door I get to walk out of. It doesn't fucking lock, and I don't have to wait for a fucking guard to come let me out. I got my freedom, but I was just like, you know what? How should we do it? I'm like, let's do a jail cell. So it'll be sick. I'm fucking super excited. So it's coming back, man. It is back. So I just wanted to let you guys, I just wanted to touch base, let you know where the fuck I've been, what's been going on, and just fucking stoked. So I hope you guys will fucking be checking this out. It's going to be fucking good. My head's clear. I'll be able to think. I'll be able to remember some more stuff than I did before. I'll be more on it. So I'm fucking excited. What else? Mark, is there anything else I could fucking say? Like, I forgot. And it's going to be on all. This is the part that I don't fucking know because I'm not a computer person. And this is kind of how I lost my last podcast because someone else set it up and wouldn't give it back to me. But, like, it's going to be on, like, all streaming podcasts, fucking, what's it called? Streaming, Platforms. Not stripper chicks with platforms dancing by a pole, but like podcast streaming platforms, you know, where you can go and punch in whatever it is and fucking, you'll see it. I'll have it on all those and it'll be weekly. So it's sick. What else? Yeah. I'm gonna make more music. We're making more music. We're definitely making more music. I'm excited about that music. Been skating, doing lessons. Just fucking having a blast, dude. I fucking wake up healthy. I fucking catch that fucking first breath of fresh air, and I know it's fucking on. I can fucking drive by a cop. I don't have to fucking sketch out and look for a fucking fence for how I'm gonna fucking hop it and get away from them. I can look him right in the fucking eyes if I want and fucking keep driving or walk right past him, and he can't do shit. So it's a fucking good feeling. I'm rolling with it. I'm fucking excited. I don't know what else I left out. I don't know if there's anything else, but yeah, so this is the first one right here. This is the first one. This one to let you guys fucking know I'm back. back, motherfuckers. Excited. Thank you guys. And dude, I'm gonna have lots of stories. I'm gonna have fucking rad guests. Like I said, it's gonna be sick. And one of my main sponsors for this podcast is New Origins, who I work for. And I just want to let anybody know, I just got to throw this out there. Anybody that's struggling with mental health or substance abuse and are looking to get help, you could hit me up at 909-800-0442. Hit me up, and I can try to help you get some into treatment or get some help. But thank you, New Origins. Thank you, Gabe, Bragg's Designs, California Designs, and looking forward to doing this every week. So I got a guest already lined up. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. It'll be a good one. He's a crazy fuck. He's got stories, and I can't wait to fucking dig deep and fucking hear some dirt on him, because believe me, I'm going to make him fucking dig some dirt up. We're going to fucking talk shit. So thank you guys. Fuck, you can't wait. I'll see you guys soon. I'm out. Later, motherfuckers.
I like to fall on my face. I like to hurt myself.
It's like the most comfortable world in the world.
Oh, yeah, that would slick back really nice.